Did the Iron Grenadiers ever appear in any animated series? Find out in part 2 of The Iron Grenadiers. The Iron Grenadiers story goes far beyond what we are told in the file cards. Some of the Iron Grenadiers appear in most episodes of the Deke G.I. Joe cartoon series, but are not referred to as Iron Grenadiers. They are simply additional Cobra troopers. One prominent Iron Grenadier on the show was Metalhead, mostly known for his comedy and his yelling the word BANG! Larry Hama took a more serious tone for the Marvel comic book. The first Iron Grenadier appeared in issue number 69 and goes by the name Sergeant Major. He and Destro work out deals to sell weapons to both the Sierra Gordo government and the rebels. Talk about a great business. Arm both armies. We finally see the Iron Grenadiers in army form during the Cobra Civil War. This story runs through issues 73 to 76. Destro's army is on board a cruise ship training while heading towards Cobra Island. The Iron Grenadiers arrive on Cobra Island and ultimately take over the airfield. After Serpentor is killed, Destro bargains with Cobra Commander that in exchange for the release of the Baroness, he and his army will leave Cobra Island. A deal is made and the Iron Grenadiers pack up and leave. Cobra Commander, holding a grudge against Destro, lays out an assault on Castle Destro. The Iron Grenadiers defend the castle against the invading Cobra, and the battle ends when Destro informs Cobra Commander that he knows Cobra Commander is not the real Cobra Commander. Yeesh. Cobra and Destro's Mars Industries embark on a new era of cooperation. The Iron Grenadiers have had brief run-ins with the Dreadnoks. These two groups don't like each other very much. Beyond this, the Iron Grenadiers are seen here and there, such as leading Cobra and Sierra Gordo. When the original Cobra Commander returned, he trapped Voltar in the landlocked freighter and buried him with the other Cobra traders. After that, the Iron Grenadiers mostly disappear from the original comic book. Darklon was seen a few times. Metalhead also appeared, first as a member of Cobra and then as a part of the Iron Grenadiers. Cobra Commander decided it was finally time to take out Destro and his army. This is the real Cobra Commander, by the way. He led an all-out assault on Castle Destro. Destro's men defended the castle, but no Iron Grenadiers were clearly identifiable. The Iron Grenadier army was not seen again in Marvel Comics. When A Real American Hero by Larry Hama was relaunched in 2010 by IDW, we see glimpses of the Iron Grenadier army. Darklon even pops up for a while, not seemingly connected to the Iron Grenadiers anymore. Perhaps it has to do with Destro trying to blow him up in issue 146. Other alternate stories add to the Iron Grenadier lore, such as Devil's Due G.I. Joe comic book. Two new members were added to the Iron Grenadiers. First was Alexander McCullen, Destro's long-lost son who wore the Destro mask for a while, and Mistress Armada, who was second in command to Alexander's Destro. The Iron Grenadier army were mostly featured here and there as bodyguards, troopers, and guards. The real Destro dons his Iron Grenadier outfit for a while, and we also see Metalhead pop up. The comic books by IDW also have the Iron Grenadiers appear occasionally. During the Renegades episode, The Enemy of My Enemy, Destro mentions the Iron Grenadiers, and we see a few troops using exo armor suits before the new Mecha Vipers wipe up the floor of them. The Iron Grenadiers were a cool concept and a really neat secondary villain to G.I. Joe. I'd always felt the frustration that Destro had with Cobra Commander in both the Sunbow cartoon and the Marvel comic. So it was really neat to see him branch out on his own, away from Cobra, starting his own army, getting things done the way he wanted to get them done. It was really disappointing that over time they didn't use the Iron Grenadiers nearly as much, and they seemed to be kind of reduced to bit roles and only had occasional appearances. So I guess the moral of this story is, sometimes you miss the bad guys. Thank you for stopping by and watching part 2 of Iron Grenadiers. Please stay tuned next time for another episode of G.I. Joe Basic Training as we explore some really cool, random, miscellaneous, unknown piece of G.I. Joe history. If you really liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you really liked it, and I mean really liked it, please share it to the world. Tell everybody you know. Until then, I remain MacDowin. Have a wonderful day.